Hey, how's it going? This is Antman from Columbus Events Group and Music Familia Productions, hanging out with Upchurch. How's it going, man?
Dude, it's going all right. How you doing?
Good, good. Just hanging out here, checking out the show, man. First time out here at Muddy Creek. This is like my 5th time out here. The people out there are so excited, man. Like I've been here since 1:30 today, and the doors have been just slammed. People are showing up, sleeping in the parking lot. It's been pretty crazy. So first and foremost, man, thank you for doing what you do as an artist and musician.
Oh, dude, no problem.
I wanted to ask you a couple questions from our fans today.
Yeah.
What's it like being Ryan Upchurch as opposed to Upchurch the Redneck?
Well, being Upchurch the Redneck, seeing as how, like, you know, Upchurch the Redneck was created when I was a tad bit younger, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. It didn't really pop off until about 2.5 years ago. But now that, you know, I'm getting older, I'm learning the music industry, you know, I'm making contacts with, you know, people who are on a way higher level than me, you know, it's got me being more mature as, you know, Ryan Upchurch, not Upchurch the Redneck. A lot of people get it confused because they think Upchurch the Redneck is Ryan Upchurch all the time, when in reality, Upchurch the Redneck is the character on Facebook, which is just, you know, the me that just wants to say whatever he wants to say, you know, just does all the crazy videos and shit like that. But when it comes down to the music and actually who I am, that's Ryan Upchurch, and it's just I'm a more subtle guy. I still don't take any shit from anybody, but, you know, I'm more mature and not so much Upchurch the crazy ass redneck, you know.
Yeah. What's one of the pieces of advice that you'd give to somebody coming up in the genre right now with country rap and HickHop as it is?
Oh, that's easy. Don't trust anybody in Nashville. Don't trust anybody. No matter what they tell you they can do for you, always second guess it. Don't believe it. Take a step back and watch, because people's true colors in Nashville tend to come out, you know, not like that. They'll trick you and make you think they're about to do a lot of shit for you, like they've done to me. But I've just dodged a lot of bullets, you know, and actually got to the part where I know the knowledge of the music industry. So now I'm taking it upon myself to make my own moves. And you gotta watch the music industry. It's like chess. You make one wrong move and it could fuck up all the rest of your moves, you know. So you gotta be really careful.
What are some of the favorite things that you enjoy to do? I know you love writing music, I know you love comedy, but outside of writing music and what you do on a daily basis, how do you just spend your time?
I like to ride street bikes. I'm really big into dirt bikes, mini bikes. You know, my family does. They race stock cars at Howland Rim and Carthage, Music Speedway. I'm big into trucks, preferably diesels. I like to draw a lot, I like to paint, but to be honest with you, I never stop working. I'm always doing music. It never stops, because I feel like if I stop, I'll stop growing, so I just keep doing it and doing it, which is really easy because it's not even like a job. It was a hobby that turned into a job, which now it's just a really big job, you know, a really big hobby to have fun doing with, so it doesn't bother me at all.
Where do you see this hip-hop and country rap going in the future as a genre? Where do you see that going?
Well, based on the history of every other genre that there is, you know, such as blues, rock and roll, country, hip-hop, all those, I see country rap doing the same exact thing they all did when they first started. You know, when, you know, hip-hop first started, everybody was like, oh, this is garbage. When rock and roll first started, everybody was like, oh, this is garbage. Now rock and roll is in every damn genre, you know. Rock and roll pretty much created the music industry, if you ask me, and I see it going the same way. It's grown a lot in the past 2 years, so, you know, in the next 3 to 5 years, I see it having its own red carpet ceremony. I see some of us, you know, being with those people at the CMAs and stuff like that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Remember, Upchurch Redneck said that.
What do you have planned for the future? I mean, hopes and dreams wise, you know, a lot of people idolize you as a musician and an artist, and I think you get to a certain point where you're so high and people forget like that you bleed too. Right. So, you know, what are some of your hopes and aspirations and dreams, or are you living those right now today?
Man, to be honest, I am a go with the flow kind of guy, and up to this point right now, I've never planned out anything. I've just done what I wanted to do, which is, it's gone to show me that, you know, this goes back to the whole Nashville thing. Everybody thinks there's a blueprint to getting popular, and which there is, and to some extent when it comes to record labels and stuff. But you look at artists like Hobson, you know, Hobson started his own thing, you know, and become a freaking superstar. So I see a new wave of artists that are independent and literally do what they want to do, which, you know, it relates to these people that are showing up to this show. I mean, look at this field out here. I mean, all these people relate to us because we're doing what we want. It's not because we dress a type of way, or we're on this TV show, or we got plastered on this billboard, or we're on this radio station. All these people are here organically without a record label's help. So that's where I see it going in the next, you know, in the future.
A lot of people are curious, like one of my questions here that I have from my poll from my radio show, what's your favorite color, Upchurch, and what's your favorite memory?
My favorite color is green because Rolling Stone. And my favorite memory, to be honest, and I apply it to my life every day, my favorite memory is struggling with my mom and my 4 brothers. Because you know, coming up, you see a lot of artists, they, like you said before, forget who they are as well. And, you know, they think they're above these people, and they're really not above these people. So every time, you know, a lot of good stuff starts happening to me, and I feel like my head starts to swell up a little bit. I think about on the memories when, you know, me and my mom were digging in a old-ass, ugly Pontiac Grand Dam to fucking get changed to buy, like, milk and eggs and shit, you know? Because that's real shit. Like, and I put that shit in my songs because that's true, man. Like, and all these kids out here, you know, I talk kids down from suicide. I talk kids down from running away from their parents' houses. You know, I talk them down from a lot of stuff. So I share that story a lot with a lot of kids to kind of encourage them to get, you know, be better in their life. Don't dwell on the past, because the past will fuck you up. You know, you gotta forget that shit and move on to the next level.
Who are your some of your biggest influences coming up, and inspirations?
My biggest influences coming up, I'm a history guru, and I love music, so I'm always going in the history of music and, you know, all that good shit. So most definitely growing up, I had to see Elvis Presley all the time because my grandma, and, you know, she came up during the time where she was 17 and Elvis Presley was the shit. So I seen a lot of Elvis Presley growing up. My grandpa, he used to always play a lot of, you know, Clint Black, Johnny Cash. He wasn't the greatest singer in the world, but, you know, he was a rock star to me when I was like 6 years old, playing that shit in the house. But as I got older, obviously Eminem. You know, I come up in the era of Eminem. I'm a 90s baby, so Eminem's a big inspiration. Kid Rock, Michael Jackson, and to be honest, my biggest inspiration are the fans. Yeah. You know, it's about what they want. You know, the fans know nothing about the music industry really. So, you know, their thoughts on things are a lot like mine were in the beginning. So I don't really listen to anybody, any bigwigs or nothing. I listen to my fans because they know what's right. They know what they like, you know.
Yeah. So what was it like, you know, fighting your way to the top? What were some of the challenges you faced?
Dude, coming to the realization that the shit people say on the internet don't mean shit. Like, seriously, you know, because, of course, I started off doing the funny videos, which, by the way, was an accident. You know, I got popular off one video, and then everybody was like, where's that redneck dude that bitches about everything? And at this time, you know, I knew I wanted to do music, but I wasn't, you know. I was recording some shitty-ass shit in the closet at my buddy's house. But
I think we've all been there.
Oh, yeah. And then I took a step back, and, you know, as I was gaining numbers by the thousands, tens of thousands, I was like, okay, I got to capitalize on this the right way, because I see people get popular all the time and then fall off and never come back. So I said, you know what? This is who I am. I'm going to make this type of music. I'm already gaining this type of fans off of the comedy stuff. So we're going to see what happens, and now we're here.
Well, I know you got a big show tonight, man, and I know you got lots of fans out there to meet tonight, so I'm not going to keep you, man. But I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you for doing what you do as an artist, musician, and you're a huge inspiration to me and millions of other people. And this is going to be on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be sharing it for Columbus Events Group, who's putting on this event this evening.
I'm going to share it too.
Yeah, yep. And musicfamiliaproductions.com, my new production company. We're going to be doing a 24/7 streaming hip-hop and country radio station devoted to local businesses and artists to try to help everybody get grown and be heard. So be looking for that real soon. Really, honestly, my last question, what is one piece of advice that you would give to somebody who's sitting on the couch that's watching this right now, that's looking at a guitar in the corner of the room?
Pick the guitar up if you want to pick the guitar up. Learn how to play that guitar. Learn how to write lyrics. You take that guitar and look, dude, I don't even know how to play guitar, and look where I'm at. You know, if that's what you want to do, pick it up, dude. If it's not a guitar in your corner, if it's a skateboard, or if it's a piano, or if it's a set of drumsticks, whatever it is, pick it up, because look up the 1,000-hour rule. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, I have.
Look up the 1,000-hour rule. If you do something for 1,000 hours, no matter what, you will become a professional at doing whatever it is you picked up out of that corner for 1,000 hours. You can take 1,000 hours out of your time to make your dreams a reality. So pick it up.
All right, thank you, Upchurch. I am Antman, and I'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.